Hi, everyone. So today I wanted to talk to you about the four horsemen of the apocalypse. No, not from the Bible, not talking about that, but talking about John Gottman's work about four destructive patterns of communication that can really kill a relationship. I mean, the four horsemen in the Bible led to nothing good, right? Famine and plague and these four horsemen that he talks about in communication patterns that couples have also lead to nothing good. In fact, he found that when couples engage in these patterns and it becomes kind of the primary mode of their communication, that it leads to relationship demise and divorce. So, what are these four horsemen? Well, they are criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling. And today I'm just going to really focus on criticism and letting you know what that is and what the antidote is. You know, we're all capable of doing these things. We're all capable of bringing the four horsemen into our communication. And I think that you're going to hear that when I describe that. I know I'm guilty of it. So, when we think about criticism, we all know what that is. It doesn't feel good. Somebody's attacking us, they're talking about our character, it feels mean, and we don't like it. And we don't like hearing that, especially from our partner or somebody that is supposed to love us and cherish us and care for us. And we do it too, and it doesn't feel good on their end. So, we want to really work to control what that criticism is and maybe make some complaints instead. But sometimes we don't know what the difference is between criticism and a complaint. So let me break that down for you. So, criticism is when you attack your partner's character and you say some regrettable things that you will then probably have to go back and repair. So, an example is, let's say that my husband, um, I'll use him as an example. So, let's say that my husband was supposed to pick up the dry cleaning and he forgot to do it. And when he walks in the door, I can see that he doesn't have the dry cleaning in his hand. And so I say to him, "Where's the dry cleaning? Where is it?" And he kind of has this blank look on his face, and he doesn't, he looks like he totally forgot. And then I just blow up. And I say, "Oh my God, I'm so frustrated with you. You know that I wanted that sweater for the meeting tomorrow. And oh, what am I going to do now? Oh, God, you're so irresponsible. I can't count on you for anything." Okay, that's criticism, right? It's that attack. It's that you're so irresponsible and I can't count on you for anything. It's that absolute thing, right? That we throw in there, and then he's going to react to that. It's not like he's going to want to run and go to the dry cleaners after I treat him like that. So it would be far better if I could describe the situation, say what my complaint is, and then ask for what I need. That's what we teach our couples in Gottman method couples therapy. So it would be something like this: "Oh my God, I am so frustrated. You promised. You promised that you would pick up the dry cleaning because you know I wanted to wear that sweater tomorrow for the meeting. So it's not that the dry cleaner's still open. Can you please go take care of that now? Can you please go do it? I would really appreciate that. Thank you." Okay, that would be considered a complaint. Now, I could raise my voice and I could sound not very happy with him because I am frustrated. I mean, he did promise. It really is okay to have feelings and to have negative feelings when something like this happens. But it's that attack on our partner that we want to avoid. That's what starts to feel really bad over time. And we live in a really critical time right now in our society. Everybody's criticizing everybody, and we kind of give ourselves license to do that, like it's okay. But it isn't. You're not going to get a good relationship result if you do that. Now, the example I gave was pretty obvious, right? I said my husband was irresponsible, but we can kind of sneak in the criticism in other ways. Sometimes we don't actually say mean or nasty words, but we kind of infer it in how we say things. Like, if he came home and he didn't have the dry cleaning and I was upset about it, but I was kind of going about it in a roundabout way, I might be like, "So, what did you do all day? Hmm? Hmm. Do you think you remembered everything you were supposed to do today?" Right? So I'm kind of baiting him. I'm kind of letting him know that I'm unhappy with him. And I'm trying to catch him in that, and I'm trying to, indicate that, basically he's, not very nice and he forgot to pick up the dry cleaning. I just can't come out quite and say it in a way that is clear to him. But he gets it that I'm really irritated with him and that he did something wrong. So that's a way that we sneak it in. Another way that we sneak it in is to really do, we talk in absolutes, like the always and the nothing. Like, well, you always forget. You only remember the things that you need to do, right? And so, again, those absolutes set people off. And then the conversation is going downhill from there. That's what Gottman found. So when we shoot out the criticism, now we can expect a defensive response from our partner. And we kind of get this back and forth. Neither one of them are very good, but when we instead of shooting out criticism, we want to take a minute and think about it and think about what we want to say if we can. Again, we're human and we all shoot out some things that are not very good, and if that's the case, then we need to make a repair and said, I was a little over the top there in what I said. You're not really irresponsible. I was just really frustrated and angry, and what I wish I said was that I'm frustrated, and can you please go pick it up now? So sometimes we can make a repair, but if we leave it unchecked and we just develop this primary form of communication around criticism, then the four horsemen come trotting into the room and the relationship is heading for nothing good.